That's a pretty decent start.
That much has changed. I would probably just speak about the confidence. Yeah, when she won that major, she wouldn't. They see, okay, she has vulnerabilities. Let's attack them, and that can really affect you.
Well, something you also highlighted to me half an hour ago is just yeah. Looking at it, looks like Kenin's ball's pretty flat. Is that a fair assumption? It tends to go through the court pretty quickly.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. She knows how to play against top 10 players, absolutely. Yeah, I think that she just played the ball. It didn't matter the opponent.
Almost got there too quickly, didn't she?
Yep.
God, there was so much time to spare. Which is a rare skill to have. Oh, that is so good.
Just look at how much she got with her legs, really got under the ball, and that's a lot to the credit of playing doubles. She plays so much doubles, especially with partner Bethany Maddox-Sands.
Just a little more vulnerable off the forehand wing.
Wow.
It's been an impressive start from both. You mentioned the serve of Pegula. How much more do you think there is to get out of that delivery? What they might offer, the likes of Rybakina, obviously. I mean, do you think she can get a bit more out of it?
Maybe Rybakina has with her ground strokes. You know, one of the drills I remember we used to do is
% of holds this year, which by comparison, just to give you a bit of a benchmark,
Wow. That was incredible patience, defensive skills from Jessie Pegula. What a finish. That is her favorite shot, though, Nick.
Yeah.
She did mention that her backhand down the line, that's her favorite shot in tennis. Bread and butter.
Such a good job keeping the ball deep, didn't she, when she was under pressure in the rally?
Finish. That is her favorite shot, though, Nick.
Yeah.
She did mention that her backhand down the line, that's her favorite shot in tennis. Bread and butter.
Such a good job keeping the ball deep, didn't she, when she was under pressure in the rally? There was a fair bit of it.
Wow. Do you know?
It was an interesting change, wasn't it? Didn't get the sense Kenin enjoyed that ball coming a little bit lower at her. Three games in a row for Jess Pegula, who gets herself in front for the first time.
I also feel as though she does a really good job with hiding where she's going.
Of course, Rick Macy was a big influence on Kenin's career, wasn't he, in the early days? Rick is not the shy and retiring type, is he, Rick? He's out there.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly helped a lot of players, though, that's for sure. Well, there's the difference when she hits the spot on the serve, as you say, because it's only 104 miles an hour, but if you get that tight to the line, it's going to do some work. And I guess as well, Irene, of your move a touch, because you're doubting yourself a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. And the thing.
Oh, good pickup.
Yeah. Did really well here to anticipate and really control, take care of the ball. Didn't give herself that much margin, but just great target, stayed through it.
Pegula looks disappointed because there was a little bit of space. She seemed to have it.
Kenin was running the other way. What a forehand there. Incredible get by Kenin. You brought the popcorn, right?
Oh, right, absolutely. So Kenin back in front. Lena Rybakina has been forced to withdraw. But as you just said to me, that's...
She just didn't seem like she was totally there. Yeah, it's wonderful there by Sonia. Just once again, just great disguise. Did so well with pushing Pegula off the court, opened up the down the line.
She loves that pull forehand cross. Just watch it.
From the former Australian Open champion.
Out. 30-14. Juice.
That's 3 first serves there, Nick. It's coming in clutch.
Numbers in terms of points, one behind both first and second. 50% bang on behind the first.
Out. Yeah. Out.
Yeah, but I think it's also good for a coach to say that, because
It's actually pretty rare that the net dies like that here at the US Open.
yeah, that's great footwork there by Sonia.
Gonna really get on the second serve there, wasn't she?
For both players, I think.
Yep. Oh, that's so clever.
Out of the court.
30 loud.
It's easy to forget that Jess's movement in the early days was pretty limited, wasn't it? And I mean that with the greatest of respect, but so good, very long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Athletically.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when I played her in 2011, and to see what she's doing now, and just to see how effective she's playing.
Oh! Well, that was audacious.
5 games all, first set.
Once again, just a wonderful shot placement. Seeing that Kenin was probably expecting that deep slice.
Just no coverage of the court of these players now. They shrink the court, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just and then also winning the gold medal with Sara Errani, doing incredible things both in singles and in doubles.
You could sense the disappointment from Pegula after that miss. Just makes the game look crazily easy sometimes, doesn't she, Sofia Kenin?
Are you kidding me with that?
Yeah, just rushed that one a little, didn't she?
15 all.
It's remarkable, really, when you look through the... Not always the case.
$40-15.
She's got a lot of them.
Out. 40-30.
Kenin did a good job there off the return,
Yep.
because to get the length on the ball that she did and neutralise the...
Pegula.
Finds a way to get it done, though.
That's a great job. Great control there by Sonia. It's very...
And she has great control of it when you consider that she does.
Yeah, I think it's feel and also just court awareness. She's so...
Kenin, for the most part, has actually won the majority of the longer rallies. Just had a but not on that occasion. First signs of exasperation from Kenin.
4-2. Out. 5-3.
That was so good. Such good use of the slice to defend with depth.
She was there, Nick.
6-4.
She anticipated
Pegula.
well. Pegula did, just maybe not the greatest choice there.
The world number 6 wins a very competitive opening set here. 51 minutes it took. Pegula is halfway towards round 3. Of course, ended her partnership with David Witt, didn't she, a while ago now?
Out. 30 love.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that partnership between David and Jessie. I feel as though they really meshed on the court really well, and I think they ended on fairly good terms.
Yep. Tennis-wise, it seems to be there, right? I mean, clearly it's tough at the top.
Of course, it's a hurdle. I think she will get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, those defeats instantly in the quarters of major. She has made the quarters of all 4.
You almost feel as though belief is the biggest reason, the biggest hurdle that kind of doesn't allow you to get over that hump.
Sure.
And you just wonder what I'm sure she's doing all the right things for it.
Could be next, aren't we?
Right.
I'm sure she is as well. Oh, what a start to the second that is for Sofia Kenin.
Second set.
Yeah, I mean, she played a beautiful point here, really had Jessie on the run. Just look at to the point where we couldn't even see her on our screen, but did such a good job with giving herself so much shape on that forehand. Didn't do too much, just took care of the ball. Great follow through there by Sonia.
In that loss and how you overcome it. How did you get over defeats? How did you get
Junior
over?
players can also learn from this. After a tough loss, she was in the press room, and they asked her, you know, how is it that you're able to?
It's not
right?
meant that way, is it?
Right. Yeah, I remember I had just lost the match. I lost to Luisa Chirico first round in Madrid. There's next week.
Yeah.
There's next week and the week after that.
Deuce.
With what's been going on with her mom, and have to deal with that and also perform at the highest level, but also you want to be there for your family. It's incredibly difficult. On the same token, so many momentum shifts, peaks and valleys throughout a career.
Deuce. Advantage, Kenin.
Yeah, it's a great serve there.
Deuce.
Yeah, Kenin, of course, winning.
I think we touched on it earlier. I like this patience here by Pegula. Just wanted to take a swinger, but just took back. Really good job with the feet, finding enough room.
To get behind that one, the pressure is on. Rushing her. was always going to be difficult, wasn't it?
That was a great change of play. Not sure if it was going to go in, and then she saw that it was in, and she did such a good job with creeping in very sneakily and just going open court here. Line.
Well, fortuitous, but it does get her moving in this second set, Pegula. Kenin. Six. Of course, Lindsay Davenport is the Billie Jean King Cup captain for the United States.
Sneaky, Pegula. I love that. That's not a shot you see very often.
$15-30. Out. 30-40. Out. Game Pegula.
Up to date with everything that's going on here in week one of the last major of the year.
Out. 15 love.
In those last two games, Sonia just kind of went away a little bit. Those unforced errors really racked up.
30 love.
I think that's also really tough for Kenin right now because
14-15.
Forehand and backhand, it's almost identical. Both, as Arena was saying, hit the ball very flat, largely. Needed a bit of extra shape there, though, did Pegula, who gets it. Yeah, I suspect it will do this weekend as well. Labor Day weekend tends to be packed in here.
15 all.
Continues to grow year upon year.
Out. 30 all. Out.
that's 2 seconds serve. It's just so important. You have to make your opponent play when you have a second serve look.
Well, a drop shot is something that she utilizes very often, but
Out. Advantage Pegula.
Kenin in a hurry here.
15 love.
Needs to dig in and dig deep right now.
30
It's so
love.
difficult because she's on to the next one when you almost want to just tell her to slow down. Things are getting away from you. This is a time when you just take a towel break.
40 love. $14-15.
Oh, that's beautifully controlled. It might be her sole focus from here on in.
Not done yet, Nick.
15 love.
That was an incredible get there. It's a great return by Jessica Pegula, but I don't think she was expecting great legs there. Great extension.
Well, that's set up very invitingly.
Let's go. 40-15. Let's go. Game 10.
Good numbers in this set, certainly behind the first serve for Pegula.
15 love.
It's a great way to start, though.
Out.
It would be the 5th time in her career that she's made the 3rd round here at the US Open.
Out.
Just not quite been able to maintain the level, has she?
40 love.
As this match has slipped away from her.
Game center match.
Wow.
Pegula.
Some way to finish.
By 2 sets allowed.
And Jess Pegula
7-6.
wins the All-American battle here on Armstrong. Just a little too good when it really mattered for Sofia Kenin. And for a 5th time in her career, it's Pegula that's into the 3rd round here at the Open.